Victoria. Well, with summer in full swing, many of you are firing up that grill, but there are certain dangers you should be aware of and try to avoid. This morning, Captain Richard Alvarez of the Harlingen Fire Department is here with some great tips. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Always a pleasure to have you on the morning show.
Thank you very much.
And so give us some good tips. A lot of fathers are going to be grilling out for Father's Day. What can they expect? What do they need to do?
Well, there's two types of grilling that's out there. We have charcoal grilling and propane grilling, and those are pretty popular here in South Texas. And when we want them to pick the right location, first of all, at least 10 feet away from any combustible, meaning from any shed, trees, your house, your eave, and try not to grill on your deck itself because that's also, wood is a combustible. And so try to stay away from anything like that. Once you pick your right location, then depending on what type of grill you're using, if you're using charcoal, make sure you use the proper lighter fluid to light it. Do not use any flammable liquids. A lot of people use different lighter fluid other than lighter fluid, so that's what we don't.
Makeshift lighter fluid.
Yeah, makeshift lighter fluid. So we want to try to avoid that.
Right.
If you're using a propane grill, make sure you check your grill prior to using it. Make sure your tank is filled properly. Make sure there's any damage to your tank. To your fuel lines, make sure there's no leaks to it. And then start your propane before, and if for some reason if it goes out, you have to wait at least 15 minutes before relighting it, because that's a very big thing, because some people go out to light their propane grill, and if the flame goes out, the actual fuel is still leaking out. So people go out to go and relight it. There could possibly be a small flash fire.
And I was just going to ask, what are some of the consequences if perhaps some people do not follow these guidelines?
Yes, severe burns is the biggest consequence. Always refer to your owner's manual if you are using a propane grill, because it has a lot of instructions in it.
Okay. Have you seen a lot of incidents like this during the summertime?
During the summertime, it's kind of our peak time for grilling. It's always out there. Us down here, we always grill, and we always do barbecues. But during the summertime, there is a spike in grilling.
Oh my goodness, of grilling fire. So make sure you're careful if you're going to go ahead.
Very careful, but always enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Fire up the grill with safeguard right there information. So stick with us. We're going to talk a little bit more about some fire safety tips. So stay around. Let's go ahead and send it over to Victoria.